Good morning, class. This is Introduction to Wildlife Management. If you remember, this course is Introduction to Forest and Wildlife Management. So we are now through the aspect of forest management. Now we are into the aspect of wildlife management. So the concept of wildlife management. The term wildlife refers to all plants and animals that are not cultivated or domesticated and therefore are not under the direct control of man is what we refer to as wildlife. There is this perception of people that wildlife are God gifts. They are gifts from God. Yes, no doubt about that. But that perception makes people to misuse wildlife resources because they already have the perception that it's God gifts. So nobody has ownership of these resources. So we can use it the way we like, thereby misusing those resources. And these resources are beneficial to this present generation and will also be beneficial to unborn generation. So that's why effort should be put in place to make sure there is proper management of these wildlife resources for the benefit of present and future generation. So there is need for awareness in order to correct that perception of people about wildlife is God gifts. I can go to the forest, I can kill as much animals that I can. Misuse is a kind of misuse. Then this make people disregard wildlife conservation. So there is little regard to biodiversity because of this perception. What is biodiversity? Biodiversity is the multiplicity of life forms which includes animals, plants, fungi, and relative microorganisms found in both terrestrial and aquatic ecosystem. That is biodiversity. The concept of biodiversity can be further splitted into three levels. One is genetic diversity. Genetic diversity is the what? Variation or variability among individuals and the populations of the same species. This is what we refer to as genetic diversity. The second one is species diversity. Species diversity is the variety of species in the ecosystem. That is different species in an ecosystem, different species of animals in an ecosystem. That is species diversity. Then ecosystem diversity, which is the diversity of ecosystem within a region. Diversity of ecosystem within a region. Or let's say landscape. That is interspersation of plants, shrublands, forests, or aquatic bodies. These are the examples of ecosystem diversity. Interspersation of this landscape, that is the interspersation of plants or grasslands, shrubland, forest land, or aquatic bodies. So these are the concepts of wildlife management. What is wildlife management? Wildlife management is the manipulation of wild animals and their habitats for the maintenance of their existence or of their population for the benefit of mankind, me and you. So this is the concept of wildlife management. So let's go to benefits of biodiversity to mankind. What are the benefits of biodiversity to mankind? This lies in the value of biological diversity. And what are the values of this biological diversity? The values of biological diversity includes the following: agriculture, medicine, industry, aesthetic leisure, ecological service, and culture. When we say agriculture, that is improvement of crop plants through interbreeding and crops breeding of wild varieties. Crop plants improvement through interbreeding and breeding of wild varieties having beneficial traits or characters. So biodiversity provides important food resources such as meat, fruits, and the rest. Then medicine. A significant proportion of the traditional and orthodox drugs used in or we use today is from plants and animals, from wild plants and from wild animals, or from plants and animals. So 40% of the pharmaceutical we use today are manufactured from natural compound. And what are the natural compounds? From plants, animals, and microorganisms. Then the next one, number 3, is industry. Raw materials for building in manufacturing industries are obtained. And also, a lot of the raw materials include like the fiber, dyes, bee products, oil, chemical, gums, and building. Like I can give you examples. Raw material for building like timber and poles. What is the source? From trees. That's why we have timber trees. What is the source of gum? From trees. We have some trees like gum arabic. Gum arabic produce gum, which is also used by pharmaceutical companies. Like these Ampiclox now. They use a product or this Arabic gum to gum this the capsule of Ampiclox and any other related drugs that has capsule. So all these are from biodiversity and which benefit mankind. Then number 4 is aesthetic leisure. Aesthetic leisure, what do you mean by aesthetic leisure? This is the beautiful scenery provided by landscape. So wildlife provide beautiful scenery. How? Like melodious sound of birds. If you listen to the sound of birds with melody, it has melody. Melodiously sound, they sound melodiously in such a way that it will make you feel comfortable. It will make you feel happy. It will make you feel relaxed. That is one of the benefits. That is aesthetic leisure. If you look at a landscape, beautiful landscape, a landscape full of greenery, green trees, green shrubs, greenery, a green landscape, it gives you that comfort. You feel a kind of joy within you by seeing this beautiful landscape full of green. Antics of primates. You go to zoo, you see primates. Some primates can even dance. Some primates, the way they move from one place to another, jump, hold this, come back. All this, you are looking at this, it makes you feel happy. You laugh. You forget your sorrow. So it benefits mankind. Like I give example with, if you go with your fine clothes, you will see them, they will throw sand on you. Some primates will make you laugh if they see, like, is it baboon? I think it's baboon or gorilla. That when they see a female Homo sapien, like a lady, they will begin to stretch their body, showing a sign of, I like you. You understand? Like, can you come in? Because they share the same pattern. They are more related to us, to human. They are more related to human. So they have that feeling. So all this, it gives you, like game viewing. You can go to game reserve, you view animals. There are animals we call big five. These big five